Yeah, I mean, it's that, yeah, settling in period. But it's like doesn't feel like anything's changed, but also there's this like security that feels really beautiful. And, we're back in, I mean, we went from being so relaxed and chill and just having, all this amazing, relaxation in Italy to like, all right, back to school. It's back to, both kids. There's 4 sports and games going on. And so I think we're finding the balance of how to prioritize us because that's also important while not missing out on the things with the kids and obviously being super present with them and then having a 10-month-old. So it's a busy season, but there are many times now. And I think it's just because I'm just getting older in my age, but where I just reflect and go, wow, I would have not pictured this, or I could not have pictured this 3 years ago, let alone 10 years ago, how my life would have looked. And I'm so grateful for how it does look. From the very beginning, he's been incredible with, I call him the bigs, Jolie and Jace, like so incredible. And, I never thought I would want another one, but with him, I was like, yes, like I would love to have something together and to create a little, to have that connection. And I did truly at my heart, like did want another one. But then, now that we've got this blended family, it's, and also too, like, Mike, my ex is a part of that blended family. And so, bringing him on things too, where it's, I'm not the only one disciplining in the house. Like now Allan is starting to, help with areas where, if Jace or Jolie aren't listening. And it's at first, he was kind of tiptoeing around that, but I'm like, I can't be the only one disciplining too. And so, but he also knows that he's not dad. So like where I still take the reign, he just assists and helps me with things. And so I think, and it's nice because my ex-husband will be like, listen, kids, you listen to mommy, Allan, and me, so it's nice to have, that support there too, that, he's as embracing of Allan in our blended family too, because he's very much a part of it. I mean, I just want everyone to get along. I'm like, I grew up in the blended family where, my mom and dad didn't like each other. And so there was separate this, separate that. And I always felt like I was pulled in every different direction. So I'm like, I don't want my kids to feel that anxiety or the feeling of disappointing a parent or disappointing this person. So I'm like, that's why I was like, from the very get, even though I didn't like my ex-husband the first year of divorcing him, I made sure I was like, you were invited to this party. You can come to this party. I'm like, I just don't want I don't have to, like that. Our stuff is done now. Like you are now just a co-parent, and that's the relationship that we have. So that for me was like, I just want my kids to be happy, and that suits them best when we all get along. So like, Allan and Mike they're not best friends, but they respect each other, and that's what needs to be had is respect for everybody involved.